The forgotten key. Lena was rummaging through her grandmother's old attic when she stumbled upon the dusty wooden box. It was tucked away beneath piles of old blankets and forgotten keepsakes. The box was small, no bigger than a shoebox, but its intricate carvings caught her attention. Curiosity piqued, she opened the box carefully. Inside, nestled in soft velvet, was a small, ornate key. It was unlike any key she had ever seen, beautifully crafted, with a handle shaped like a twisting vine. It felt surprisingly heavy in her hand, as if it held the weight of an untold story. "What's this?" Lena muttered to herself. She knew her grandmother had always been a keeper of secrets, but this key was a mystery even to her. She turned it over in her hand, but there was no note, no explanation. Her grandmother had passed away last year, and all the memories of her childhood seemed to be packed away in this attic. Lena's curiosity grew with every passing second. She tried the key in every lock she could find in the house, cupboards, drawers, even the front door, but nothing fit. Frustrated, Lena placed the key in her pocket and decided to give up for the day. As she started to leave the attic, something unusual caught her eye. An old, faded portrait of a young woman that seemed out of place. It hung on the far wall, partly covered by a tattered curtain. Drawn to the image, Lena approached. The woman in the painting looked oddly familiar. She had the same green eyes as Lena. She was standing in front of a large wooden door with a peculiar pattern etched into it, matching the design on the key. Lena's heart skipped a beat. "Grandmother?" she whispered almost to herself. The key, the door, the woman. The pieces were beginning to fall into place. But what was behind the door? What had her grandmother kept hidden all these years? Determined to find out, Lena pushed aside the curtain and examined the wall. To her surprise, the painting swung open like a secret door. Behind it was a narrow staircase leading downward into darkness. Taking a deep breath, Lena clutched the key tightly and descended. The air was cool and musty, and her footsteps echoed as she made her way into the hidden room. At the bottom, she found an ancient, heavy door that looked just like the one in the painting. It had a lock that was made to fit the key in her hand. With trembling fingers, she slid the key into the lock. There was a soft click, and the door creaked open. Inside, Lena found a small library, dusty bookshelves lined with leather-bound volumes, old maps, and strange artifacts from distant lands. But it wasn't just the books that caught her eye. On a pedestal in the center of the room, there was a large, ornate mirror. The glass shimmered with a faint, ethereal glow. As Lena stepped closer, the mirror flickered and changed. She saw her grandmother's face, smiling back at her, young and vibrant. "You found it," the reflection of her grandmother said softly. "You've unlocked the family's legacy." Lena stood frozen, feeling as though she were seeing something both magical and sacred. The mirror wasn't just a reflection, it was a portal to the past. And in that moment, Lena realized that the key wasn't just for opening doors, it was for unlocking the hidden parts of herself, parts she had never known existed. "Now," her grandmother's voice echoed, "it's your turn." Lena took a step forward, ready to learn more than she had ever imagined. She wasn't just holding a key to a hidden room. She was holding a key to her heritage, her history, and her future. And just like that, the forgotten key had found its purpose.